Hey guys, welcome back, and if you're new here, I'm Nessie. In what Bob Ross would call a happy little accident, this week I'm making pumpkin plants for Sandy's garden, right on time for Halloween. I've had this polystyrene packaging in my craft hoard for ages, earmarked for another project, but I never had the right tool for the job, or so I thought. I'll let decaffeinated Nessie explain more. Right, so I have an idea. I don't have the correct tool, which is a hot wire, which you can cut through this stuff pretty easily with. But I want to try and sculpt it and carve it anyway, and I have a couple of options. I have a soldering iron and I have a wood burning tool. And the wood burning tool comes with a bunch of other shaped nozzles to go in there. So I am going to cut out a basic shape and sculpt it with the hot tools. My American friends might know polystyrene as styrofoam. I'm cutting the basic shape out first with a sharp craft knife. Now I want to give a little safety spiel here. Please think of your lungs while doing the cutting and sculpting with this stuff. I was worried about potential dust and toxic fumes, so I did all this part outside, and wear a mask if you have one. To hold my pumpkin blank in place, I'm stabbing it with a barbecue skewer so I don't burn my fingers with the wood burning tool. These tools get incredibly hot, so don't touch the metal part. It's so hot, in fact, that I barely needed to touch the polystyrene wherever I was carving it. The polystyrene just melted from the heat. A soldering iron would work really well too, and it's at a lower temperature than a wood burning tool. So what I'm doing here is carving the vertical lines you see around the sides of pumpkins. It's super easy sculpting polystyrene like this. I wish I realised I could do it this way sooner. So now I have all the deeper lines sculpted, and I'm using my mini files to smooth it all out and soften the curved edges so they don't look too angular. I'm pretty chuffed with how it's going so far. At the time I thought I got a little bit carried away with how many I made. In hindsight, I think I need more. Okay, so I've made two sizes for two different types of pumpkins. First up, I'll make some of the big orange ones. The first step is to paint a darker colour in the grooves that are sculpted for the shading. Then on the lobes, I'm painting orange in successively lighter shades and blending the edges together. Don't they look glorious? So vibrant and bright. Now they're dry, I'm giving them a coat of dimensional magic to make them glossy. The second variety of pumpkin is one called buttercup pumpkins. Let me know if you get them in your country. I'm curious if they're just a New Zealand thing or not. These pumpkins have a light green undertone to the skin in the grooves and a few speckles too. So that's what my base coat is. The top coat is a very, very dark green, mostly on the lobes of the pumpkin. As you can see, the barbecue skewers are super handy for the painting and drying. Plus we need a hole for the stalk later too. So here are all the pumpkins all painted up. So speaking of stalks, let's make them now. I've got cotton string, floral tape and tacky glue. Cut a piece of string and add a very thin line of tacky glue to the floral tape. I know it looks like I'm squeezing the life out of the tacky glue, but it was just being stubborn and not coming out of the bottle. But I can be very persuasive. And now I'm wrapping the floral tape around the string. Try to keep a little tension on the tape as you wrap. If any bits look like they're starting to unravel, just twist them up again and give them a firm talking to. Do this process several more times. Wrap your twisted stalks around a pen or paintbrush and leave them to dry. Once dry, you can cut them into more appropriate size lengths and attach your pumpkins with some tacky glue and poke the stalk end into the hole in your pumpkin. If your pumpkins have already been harvested, just add a short stubby stem. Pumpkin plants have large leaves, so I stopped being a cheapskate and brought some leaf green cardstock, which I cut into strips wide enough to fit the pumpkin leaf template I made. Always on the look for a shortcut, I folded the strips concertina style and I cut a bunch out all at once. Leaves are never perfectly flat in nature, so bend them a little and it adds some depth and detail to your plants. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's too cute. Too cute! Oh my goodness. I'll add the stalks to the buttercup pumpkins too. Thinking on the fly here, I started adding some leaves to the orange pumpkins before I realised I should actually bind a bunch of stems together with floral tape first, before gluing on the rest of the leaves. The more stems and leaves, the lusher and bushier the plants will be. Don't forget, a full list of all the materials used in this video is in the description below. And while you're at it, check out the link to my Nessie Monster merch, where you can buy the cute designs I've created on stickers, t-shirts, mugs, phone cases and more. I know I'm not doing a stellar job of staying in shot here. Now back to adding the leaves. Hold your horses, Sandy, I'm not finished yet, they'll be ready soon. I made paper templates for a few more garden spots and carved out the pieces from the floral foam. Next time I'm making carrots and parsnips, but for now take a look at my finished pumpkin plants and a very happy little girl. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads, and leave a comment because I'd love to hear from you. It really helps my channel to grow. If you want to share your own crafty ideas and projects, join my Facebook page called Nessie Monster Crafts. And we have Fun Day Fridays where we can all show off our latest works in progress. If you can afford it, please consider buying me a coffee. Links for both my Facebook group and coffee account are in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!